Balls! My bad.
All right.
This video was brought to you in part today by iFusion Express. A fresh Asian eats. Eat fresh.
We really ain't endorsed by
They're
them.
not.
So.
We're not getting paid. None of this.
Yeah,
Stuff. Don't listen to him. Please don't listen to him. What is going on, you guys? So we're gonna do something different today. I know we always do, and it was Master Sen's idea. We always do the Kamen Rider and Power Rangers and talk about Super Sentai, but this time we're gonna talk about Pokemon. And Master Zen.
Yes, thank you.
Had recommended a video for us to watch, and it's called "Attempting My First Pokemon Nuzlocke" by Young Tales. Now I don't know
much about the guy, but I know he's an animator, and I've seen a couple of his videos. He's actually really funny.
Oh, that name is hilarious, but I'm not gonna say no. My name is just as weird.
Yes, it is.
I might be wrong, but he may know Jaden.
Jaden Smith?
No, Jaden, the animated Jaden.
Oh.
We could do her at her Nuzlocke thing. But
yeah, this community is with like of anime. They kind of stick together, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Shameless plug though. Make sure you guys go follow my channel. I've been dropping Pokemon Insurgence content.
Yes, he has.
And
you could not wait until the end of the video. But
yeah,
okay.
I know. Like I said, shameless plug. But we'll talk about that in the end.
Yep.
Nuzlocke.
All right, here we go, y'all.
Let's go. Mario. I'm sorry.
Let's fucking go.
To begin, I need to go over a few things. I've never done a Nuzlocke before, and I guess this technically still doesn't count as one. I don't know. It depends how strict the whole Nuzlocke community is, but basically, I abide by all the rules of a typical Nuzlocke where I name them so I get attached, and if they faint, I can't use them anymore. But the additions that I add is that I can catch any bug type I want. If it faints, I can't use any of that same species. So, under these rules, I can technically run out of Pokemon. Got it? Good. Grab your popcorn, use the restroom, get comfy, because we're in it for the long haul, baby. Oh yeah, also, I should mention that I've never played this before. So that should be interesting. Here goes my Pokemon kinda sorta but not really Nuzlocke. A long time ago, I witnessed a finals Pokemon match where the upcoming challenger took the throne as the new champion. And ever since then, that very moment motivated me to one day embark on my own journey. Today was the day that me and my neighbor Hop became official Pokemon trainers. Hop's older brother Leon was none other than the undefeated champion of Galar, and he was going to endorse both of us so that way we could compete in the Pokemon Gym Challenge. And I was like super hyped because I wanted to, for the longest time, assemble the most powerful bug team. Don't judge me. So I like bug Pokemon, alright?
And what's this thing is bug? He's going as an all bug thing?
Yeah, he's trying to have an all bug thing, which is not bad. A lot of people shit on bugs. The bug types, but they're actually useful
in some cases. But I mean, I can't judge. I only have a favorite bug type though. Shout out to A-Drive too. He's a bug type trainer. Anyway, proceed forward.
Yeah.
Powerful bug team. Don't judge me. I like bug Pokemon, alright? Unfortunately, Leon didn't have any to start out with, so I chose Sobble. I named Sops, my very first Galarian Pokemon. Right off the bat, Hops challenges me, and at first I thought a 1v2 was a bit unfair, but then Sops quickly learned Water Gun and swept Hops' team. I wonder if this is what our future encounters are gonna be like. I was about to leave on my journey, but Hops needed help finding a stray Wooloo, so navigating through the foggy forest, we didn't find the Wooloo, but some weird giant dog. It was pretty random stuff, but we did end up finding the Wooloo. Take your sheep. Alright. Now we can officially leave. Strapped on my Tanjiro box of a backpack, and together with Sops, our journey has officially begun. Route 1, we ran into some of the new locals. Ugh, why is everything so weird? Oh, thank goodness, finally something that I actually recognize. Ugh. What happened to you? I wasn't entirely sure if there were any bugs in the area, but sure enough, I found this thing called a Grubbin, and I named it Whoops, my very first bug Pokemon. I am excited to see what you'll become, Whoops, since I've stopped paying attention after Universe region.
Damn! That's crazy. Everyone that I've known, they've all stopped past Universe region.
Stop at Universe region.
I know somebody that stopped at
stop at, yeah.
One of my buddies was like, I stopped watching at the Ruby and Sapphire, and I was like, yeah, it makes sense. But What the hell was that? It's okay.
That's definitely crazy. It's like because like you would think the moment it got 3D, everyone would hop on board, but it's not. But that's not so.
Well, most people like the flat D.
We
You know, you could have
the
said
flat
2D.
D.
You could have said 2D.
The flat D.
I didn't think
The
you would
flat
go
D.
to that extent.
The flat D. What is? I'm not even gonna ask you what flat D is.
Oh shit!
The flat dimension, yo.
No, just say 2D.
2D. Okay.
No flat D.
Bro.
See what you'll become, Whoops, since I've stopped paying attention after Universe region.
The flat D.
And just like that, I
That
had
mod's
Sops,
really good,
Whoops,
though.
and
Yeah.
Blinks. We didn't get that far into the journey when Hops challenged us yet again. Anyways, fun fact, Blinks evolved from the battle, so thanks for the free XP and money. This old lady and another lady named Sonia were watching, and they were like, dang, alright, you can participate in the gym challenge. Well, why thank you, random people I just met. I feel like I didn't really need your permission, but I appreciate the support. Optimo to Stoke City.
Right.
We arrive at something called the Wild Area, and that is where I run into a Carablast. And if you don't know, Carablast's evolved form as Cavalier was like super cool, super strong, and would make a great addition to the team.
Yes.
I really wanted one because I never had one before. But then I unfortunately remember that you need to trade for it, and I didn't have anyone to trade with, so this thing was pretty much useless. Moving
would've
along the
traded
way,
with
we
you.
barely avoided complete catastrophe when Sops almost died to a level 30 Pillow Slime. Why are there such strong Pokemon here? So carefully navigating through the wild area, we arrive in the city,
You
beat
wanna
up
do
some
that.
members of Team Yell and this girl named Marnie in the hotel lobby so I could get my room key. Hey, what a cool statue! Woke up early, smiled and waved for the opening ceremony, shook hands with Chairman Rose, and pushed on to my first challenge. Just outside the city on Route 3, I was doing some exploring in case there are any bugs in the area, but after a while of no luck, we pressed on. Along the way in some cave, Whoops evolved into something interesting. And then I met this bundle of joy, Bade. We just had a nice little discussion about his personality, and then after exiting the cave, I found a Joltik I named Lucas. And together with Whoops and Blinks, bada bing, bada boom, holy crap, this is what Dynamax Pokemon battles are like. The first gym badge was ours. Oh, and now you evolved. On the way to the next town, we were having a light conditioning session to get Lucas up to par with the rest of the team, and you know what I must say? Things were really starting to look up for my bug team. And I was sure that Lucas would add so much value, especially considering the fact that the next gym was water type. We got this in the bag.
Something tells me you have experience with this.
Lucas, no! A stupid wild Wobbuffet was able to perfectly counter Lucas's attack and cause the team's first death. Fearing the same thing would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got experience with that, don't you?
Oh my god. Okay, so story time.
Story time.
When I first played Pokemon Fire Red Omega, after I beat the game, I went to Cerulean Cave to go get Mewtwo, right? Now, granted, this is a ROM hack, so a lot of things are a lot more challenged. All of the dev team are in this cave as trainer sprites.
Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't get that.
You gotta
far.
battle every last one of them
To get to Mewtwo.
to get to Mewtwo. And this one in particular
Okay, this one dev.
had a team of Wobbuffets.
Oh, they raped your ass with reflection and counter. Well, no, mirror code and counter.
Mirror Coat, counter, fucking explosion.
Boom.
It doesn't. But it doesn't learn explode.
This one did.
Nigga.
This one did.
That's exactly why I stopped playing Fire Red Omega. Partially because I got stuck in Blaine.
Oh, and another one had Wonder Guard. So I had to, yeah.
See that's cheating. That's not even fair. Granted, Wobbuffet has like what 3 different weaknesses, but still.
No, even with the weaknesses, they buffed the fuck out of Wobbuffet in that game. They buffed it up. All the mods that people complain and bitch and whine about, they make them extremely hard.
Yeah. I.e. Pokemon Insurgents. But anyway, shameless Pokemon.
God, that triggered me. I'm sorry. That really triggered me. Oh.
It's a female wildcat too.
Into my other Pokemon, we ran in shame. Lucas wasn't with us for long, and we may not be able to get revenge now, but Lucas's death gave us the spark to really zoom through our next challenges.
And that's unfortunate because Joltik is.
Welcome to
really
the team, Sweeps.
Never mind.
Ah, yes, it's my rival. It's time to show you how strong I am.
He'll
Let's have a
probably figure
breathe
it
out of my way.
He can get
Oh, never mind. Charizard. Duh.
Yeah.
I hope he knows
I
that.
don't really like you, dude, and your attitude sucks. Also, where the heck do you think you're going, Harold? Our next gym challenge was Kabu, home of the bane to almost all my bug types. My newest member, Harold, was pretty much useless here, so Sops was going to have to carry this one. Going through the challenges where we had to team up with randos and catch Pokemon for points, I thought it was a good idea to use my recently evolved Sweeps since it was the best choice to clear each one. But on the final challenge, Sweeps was backstabbed and perished. Okay, I honestly felt pretty guilty about what happened. But how the heck was I supposed to know that the other trainer was going to betray me like that? You monster! We can mourn later. We got a badge to win. We burst through the gym doors, and it was game on.
I have story time.
Uh-oh.
This happened to me in fucking Kabu's gym.
Please tell me you didn't walk in with a fairy type and got your ass smoked by the poison type.
No, Salaz will spit on me and I died. I'm like,
That's
yeah.
the same shit.
I'm like, yeah. Let me catch this little fire centipede. Yo, why you hit me, bro? Fainted. Fuck this gym. Proceed.
Well, for me, when I did the gym, the first thing I did was take out the trainer that was next to me. Since
I'm about to say,
point.
that's what I did. So, oh, you attacking me? Okay.
It's like, they said it's a point for every defeated Pokemon.
Yeah.
So it's the person next to me is a Pokemon.
Mind you, I knew that going in. It didn't happen, I think, until actually, ironically, this battle, the third battle, where Salazzle was there. And maybe it was probably Salandit. Anyway.
It was a Salazzle. Because it's the first form, because there was two other trainer had.
Salandit is the first form, Salazzle was the second.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and he spit on me, and I died, and I was like, yo, what are you doing? I'm trying to catch his Vulpix. And so I ended up hitting him, took him out. But I wasn't on the Nuzlocke, though, so that probably hurt like shit. But, you know, Ribombi is kind of weak anyway.
I like the trainer's face like, I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit.
I ain't gonna lie, this guy's pretty funny, though. I ain't gonna lie.
We can mourn later. We got a badge to win. We burst through the gym doors, and it was game on. Sop took out the first two Pokemon pretty easily, and then it was time for Kabu's ultimate Pokemon, Scorch. Finally, before my own eyes was one of the coolest bug-type Pokemon I have ever seen. Easily one of my favorites. Such an impressive beast, and I was super jealous. But now I can unleash my secret weapon. It was time to show my fifth Pokemon. You've been hidden way too long, but it's time for you to come out. Let's go, Grievous!
Oh, wow.
Basically, a while back on Route 3, after asking around, I caught a Sizzlipede. And you know what? I absolutely loved it. Trained it and primed for a moment just like this. Now let's see who Scorch was better. It was an intense battle between the two fiery centipedes. Based on appearance alone, it would have seemed like Kabu's Scorch had the upper hand since it was much bigger and unfortunately cooler looking. But Grievous's flame was fueled by the innocent blood of Sweeps. And in the end, that is what gave us victory. Yes! Oh, I'm so proud of you, Grievous. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Double yes. After some training, Harold really toughened up by evolving into a Golisopod. Well, how about that? And then we picked up Skarner the Squirrelpie along the way to Hammerlock City. He's no Sweeps, but I'm sure he'll be useful for something. Shortly after, I ran into Hops once again, who was feeling pretty down about himself because apparently he lost to Bade in a Pokemon battle, so it was up to me to be the good friend that I am and help him feel better by beating him up. From there, it was on to the fighting type gym, where Blinks got real psyched up, if you know what I mean. Clean sweep, badge 4. But after the battle just outside, we found out that Vade, Mr. Ooh, I was endorsed by the chairman. Ooh, I'm so special. Ooh, everyone is beneath me. Ooh, thought it was okay to blast some hole in some ancient sacred art. Because he was entitled to it. Are you sure your name isn't like Karen?
To give him another beatdown lesson with
Karen?
I tried to give him another beatdown lesson with my Skarner, but then he ended up getting a critical one hit by Solus's Psybe.
No!
Of all people to lose a Pokemon to, you've got to be kidding me. I just got you. Vengeance! Well, Babe got in a lot of trouble for what he did anyway and ended up getting kicked out of the league, so I don't feel bad for him at all. Huh, well that looks important. Moving on, replacing Skarner was Jerry the Dwebble I found and quickly evolved. Look, I was running out of bodies to fill these Pokeballs with, so I had no other choice. I was beginning to be concerned about Whoomp since this whole time it hasn't evolved yet. I really wondered if I was like missing something. But shortly afterwards, Whoomp's rummaged through my bag and found a Thunderstone I had earlier and evolved. I had this suspicious feeling that the next gym leader, Opal, primarily uses fairy types. Just a hunch. And, gee, it would have been real nice to have somebody who could deal with fairy types right about now. If it wasn't for a certain person. But even so, Whoops and Grievous managed to sweep right through because fairy types are stupid. Except for you, Sweeps. You're good. On the way to the next town, another explosion goes off. Sonia and the old professor lady are there, and they give some explanation about two brothers, darkest day, giant Pokemon running rampant, really giving me some Attack on Titan vibes. So I left them to go deal with that, and I moved on to Route 8 where I picked up Nom Nom the Snom. Gordy was the 6th gym leader who used rock-type Pokemon, but they quickly sank under the brute force of Harold and Sumps. Oh yeah, and Jerry spamming Dig. Then it was on to Pierre. Alright, well, this gym uses nothing but a bunch of dark types, so... Wait right here, Nom Nom. Blinks will watch you. We'll be right back.
Give me that.
Okay, let's go.
Give me that.
Okay, 2 times could just be a coincidence, but 3 times, turns out giant Pokemon are spawning all over the place. Fear of Time's rising. I had this feeling that this was only the beginning of something really bad, that maybe I should help. But no, they told me to go focus on getting my last badge. Okay then. And that might be a challenge, because the last gym is home to Rayhan and his dragon Pokemon, which are known to be tough, resistant to most types, and are pretty versatile with their movesets. It was kind of a good news, bad news situation. The good news is that Nom Nom received 10,000 grams of friendship to evolve and give us the ice advantage. The bad news is that she is literally the definition of a glass cannon. Meaning, yes, Nom Nom big strong against dragon types, but if Nom Nom touch Candle or Pebble, which dragons are more than capable of throwing, Nom Nom go bye-bye. So as we went in, the entire team had one objective on their mind. Protect Nom Nom. This time it was in the form of a double battle, and making sure they didn't get any chance to gain momentum, Harold and Nom Nom made quick work of his Flygon and Gigalith. But then came out his big bad Duraludon and Sandaconda. You've got to be kidding me. Duraludon was literally the love child of Godzilla and a skyscraper. What could we possibly do against a building? I quickly switched Harold for Blinks, hoping that he could put it to sleep and then have Nom Nom finish it off in the Aurora Beam. But at the last moment, Blinks became paralyzed from the Sandaconda, and Nom Nom's attack wasn't enough to take down the Duraludon. And before I could switch both of them out, Blinks was smashed by a stone wall.
Damn!
You did well, Blinks. You did your job. Sops and Jerry came in, and even though they both became paralyzed by the Sandaconda, Jerry couldn't land a single dig, they were able to stall out Duraludon's Dynamax form, giving Harold the opportunity to come back in and break the crap out of it, and finally deal with that pesky snake. The last gym badge was ours, but we lost Blinks. A true OG of the Bug Squad, and provided so much value to the team. I was not sure if I could find anyone to fill his spot this far into the journey. I think Sonia was trying to talk to me, possibly about some more end-of-the-world stuff, but I was too sad about Blinks to really pay attention.
A world without Blinks is not a world worth living anyway.
I had to take a few days off to prepare my team and our newest member for the final challenges, but once we were ready, we arrived in Winden City and stepped through those stadium doors for the quarterfinals. Almost there. Marnie and her dark Pokemon were up first, and this is honestly the best time as any to debut the newbie. So I brought out Gaia, the Cavalier, aka formerly useless. Yep, that's right. And stacked with a sword stance, Gaia became a true powerhouse and swept the entire team. Then we had one final match between me and my rival Hop. You probably already know how that happened. Sops came out for one last fight, and we ended the rivalry. Yep, it really was his last fight. And honestly, not bringing Sops into the final match was probably one of the hardest decisions I had to make so far. My very first Pokemon, and the one that has watched over all of his teammates and saw them grow into the team they are now. But I believed with this team, even Jerry, we had the best chance of winning. Sops will be with us in spirit. A lot of stuff happened in between leading up to the semi-final to final rounds, but to summarize, celebratory dinner, evil staff with a key, tall building, crazy secretary lady, a tiny hint that Rose is actually bad and was behind the explosions, but meh, that's totally not a cause for concern. Ew, it's Bait again, but he's less of a douchebag. Boom boom, smash to the gym leader rematches, and Gaia bonks Duraludon in the face. We land in the finals. And now we have come face to face with champion Leon. Every battle, everything we have been through has led us to this moment. It was time to show the world just how powerful my bug Pokemon truly are. And never mind, Rose is evil, and apparently the darkest day has begun. Well, that sure complicates things. Way to read the room, dude. No! This video's as long as it is. Whatever. I will go save the world, I guess.
Oh, come on, bitch.
Oh, this video's as long as it is. Whatever. I will go save the world, I guess. Using 200 IQ, Hops was pretty sure that the dog we ran into at the very beginning was important and could help us, so we headed back to our hometown to find it. And trekking through the creepy woods, we don't find the dog, but a rusty old sword and shield. I guess those will have to do. We rush back to Hammerlock City's power plant and we find Chairman Rose going off about Galar's power supply crisis that's potentially coming in 10 years, and to stop it, he summoned this Eternatus thing, hoping he could control it and harness its power. You summoned a what now? Just my opinion, man, but a plan involving control of a legendary being with powers beyond understanding usually doesn't end up going well. Basically...
You know what? That was... Look, I did a video this morning, right? I said the same shit. It's every evil organization or person that feels as though they can control this legendary entity.
They had a mouse ball yet, which they did, but they never used it.
I mean,
thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan.
Well, I mean, in Insurgents, they kind of like, you know, but that's not even canon, so I don't think it counts.
Yeah, it doesn't count. You really on this Insurgent shit?
I really hate Insurgents, though.
Well, I mean, look, listen, Insurgents really plays to that point about
how, but see,
controlling legendary Pokemon, because at least in that, they capture them.
Yeah,
and they're using them for their own selfish intentions. But how about this? You finish your point, and then I'll give my point.
Giovanni in the movie thought he could control Mewtwo with technology, not with a Pokeball, but with technology.
Which Pokeballs are.
But I mean, it worked a little bit.
Until Mewtwo realized that he was getting screwed over, blew the place up, and just went on about his way.
That's true. That didn't happen.
One of the admins of Team Rocket in Pokemon Movie 2000 tried to control the birds. Bird said, "Fuck you." Blew up all they shit. Lugia popped out and said, "Okay, calm the fuck down, y'all three," and had a whole war. Dude was irrelevant at that point because couldn't control shit.
Never mind. That's
third movie. The researcher tries to find a way how to control the not control, but understand the unknown. Unknown said, "Excuse me, you don't need to understand shit."
The unknown just kind of was like
sent him in some kind of time loop, time warp, and was lost for weeks. And it's like, okay, well, we're gonna take over shit while you sitting over there since you want to be all up in our business.
And I think the unknown went rampant. They
went rampant.
Yeah.
Then the same thing with Johto too. Team Rocket tried to get freaking Lugia and tried to get Ho-Oh. Didn't work.
It never works because their intentions are to make a better world, but they're trying to purge the normal world first.
Oh,
as
no,
if that makes
see.
a difference.
No, see, Team Rocket does that for profit. That's Team Magma and Team Aqua, which they failed
Team
miserably.
Magma and Team Aqua.
No, Team Magma and Team Aqua, they also wanted to profit from that. The only one I could say that wanted a brand new world was Lysander.
You're right.
What about Cyrus? Kind of too.
Cyrus wanted nothing. He wanted the void.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, you're right.
Lysander wanted to kill all the ugly in the world and just make a beautiful world.
Yeah.
So he was
Right,
the only
he
one
did,
that
right.
didn't do it for profit. Or
But I mean, really and realistically, Maxie and Archie, they weren't doing it. They were just headstrong about it, and they were trying to control the
Maxie
world.
and Archie,
They were
Archie
headstrong
wanted
about
wanted more ocean.
Maxie wanted more land.
Right. So what they but they were too headstrong about it because they didn't realize how powerful Kage and Groudon were, and when they realized that, they was like, oh snap!
And they technically did use the wrong orb.
Yeah, they did. And then
Which is actually funny
was
shit,
like,
and I didn't realize
what
that.
y'all doing, bro? And yeah.
And crazy like, shut the fuck up and go back to sleep.
Right.
and then Mega Rayquaza happened. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. What about? Well, wait, there's like nobody controlled Deoxys. Nobody ever got to Deoxys. Like
No,
that.
the Oxys just came down to Earth trying to find
Deoxys
his
came
friend.
down to Earth, and yeah, that.
Yeah.
What was Deoxys was like the one you do for like the 7th or 8th movie,
Third,
or something like that.
No, not 7th movie, but
Something like that.
it was more close to related to Ruby and Sapphire
Yeah.
and Emerald.
Yeah.
Since that was like main
And
place where he showed up.
then we
Since he
got
was fighting
Lysander,
Deoxys.
we got,
Not Deoxys was fighting Rayquaza.
And whole shit with Ghetsis.
Yeah, well, Ghetsis was just dumb.
Yeah.
Ghetsis is probably the least memorable because Ghetsis was just like, I would have preferred if N was the actual villain because of like his way of thinking about, because it wasn't even control. It was more or less just, if I remember black and white correctly.
To me, N's more of a naive child.
Yeah, he was more. He was the jungle boy that Ghetsis found.
He was trying to understand the legendaries versus trying to control them.
Yeah.
And that's why I think Reshiram understood him. I think he had Reshiram, right?
Either Reshiram or Zekrom, depending on what game you had.
Yeah, depending on what game you had. Either
But no,
he
like-
was the idea,
Right.
or he was the truth.
The truth.
Right. So, and then Ghetsis was just like, let's just freeze everything. And he brought about ninjas and shit. I don't know. That was crazy. Ghetsis was like the least memorable to me because he was just a dude with a cane.
But yeah, they all feel as though they can control these legendary Pokemon. They can't.
And somehow, some way, the legendary is like, oh, you trying to do this? Frost breath, and you frozen in place.
Then you, a child, take the Master Ball and just throw it.
Literally. But not
The
me.
same Master Ball they had.
But let's be honest. All of us as trainers do not use the Master Ball anymore. We throw Ultra Balls now.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself, because I don't feel like going through 30 to some Ultra Balls and 10 Quick Balls just to capture one legendary Pokemon.
Well, for me,
and ending up having to kill itself.
Well, I mean.
Well, for me, I get it to the yellow, and then I throw a Quick Ball, then one Quick Ball, then I get it to the yellow, then Ultra Balls.
Why not red?
For like,
Why not like at least red?
nah, it's close to yellow because there's a chance it's gonna hurt itself anyway.
Depending on how long it lasts. I can see why you do that because it might end up running out of PP moves if it's weak or something, and you struggle or something like that.
Yeah, so
I can understand that. But then you can put it to sleep. Or paralyze it.
Moltres.
Yeah,
fucking.
But I used about 30 to 60
no,
Ultra
damn.
Balls, and then I just switched to Timer Balls.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. Use Timer Balls then. But, you know.
Goddamn.
Let's stop and let's continue.
Goddamn Arceus.
Before he
Goddamn.
loses mind.
Fucking shit.
But a plan involving control of a legendary being with powers beyond understanding usually doesn't end up going well. Basically, your plan is stupid. Rose didn't like that, and he was going to try to stop me with his team full of steel Pokemon, so I left Grievous to deal with him. I head upstairs to find Leon, and what the heck is that? No, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh monster, not a Pokemon. What kind of Pokemon would look like that? I quickly found out that almost none of my Pokemon would be able to damage it without dying, so... Jerry, go! Jerry made it mad. Eternatus then turned into this giant starfish thing. Yeah, that didn't make a whole lot of sense. And then we're like, Rusty Sword and Shield! The dogs show up, merge with the stuff, and we defeat Eternatus, where I catch it with a teeny tiny Pokeball. Crisis averted.
For now.
3 days later, after one of the largest tangents ever, saving the world, we are finally back to our match. Here we go. Today, we finally face off against Leon. Whoops lucked out with a quick claw boost and was able to take out both Aegislash and Rhyperior.
Good.
Don't ask me how many Sneasels I needed to get through to find one. Leon's Dragapult was a tough one, though. I was hoping that Nom Nom would be fast enough to take it out, but Nom Nom was outsped and was met with a flamethrower.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
right,
Nom Nom.
yes.
We couldn't protect you that time. Grievous
Damn.
came out and was able to coil up and crunch the crap out of the Dragapult, as well as leech life the monkey for some healing. And then Gaia was able to win head-to-head against his Haxorus. And then finally, his last Pokemon, Charizard. But even though we outnumbered him 5-1, I didn't feel any better, considering the fact that his Charizard still had pretty much every advantage over all my Pokemon. To deal with his Charizard, I had 3 choices. Harold, who could hopefully beat Charizard with water attacks, Whoops with electric attacks, and then Jerry with rocks. I sent out Harold first, hoping that he could end it right then and there, but Charizard got the first strike, and with a powerful air blast, Harold was one-shot. Oh crap. I sent in Whoops hoping for another Quick Claw boost Thunderbolt, but that too failed, and Whoops was burnt to a crisp. 2 of my strongest Pokemon and my best chances to beat Charizard were both wiped out in an instant.
That's because they keep making Charizard this OP
I knew this was
monster.
I mean, Charizard is kind of...
This OP monster. If you don't have Stone Edge
Oh, yeah.
or
I think I ended up going...
a powerful Hydro Pump, you can't last against this man.
I ended up going head-to-head with... I forgot what I used. I think I used the water type, though. I didn't like
And
wash...
It's Dynamax. No, Gigantamax.
Gigantamax.
But the thing is, I didn't have any Gigantamax Pokemon until after all the story.
That's the whole thing about
I
it.
didn't have any I had Dynamax.
Well, you would have had one if you kept the Pikachu.
Who wants to use a base Pikachu, though?
You did that to trigger me, didn't you?
No, I really meant the Pikachu. I only said it because that's the only Dynamax Pokemon. No, Gigantamax Pokemon that you get in the very beginning.
Then if you want to be a troll, you can use Meowth, but that's dumb because
Oh yeah, sure. Let's use Meowth to do
What move?
what move?
Gets a
Against a
Gigantamax.
champion Charizard?
Payday.
Oh my god! Fuck off.
Dragon
Continue.
Claw? Maybe you could breed it to learn Dragon Claw. I don't know.
You know, you could have said
You
Slash.
can't-
Of all things, you could have
Fire
said.
fan.
But that's just it. Even if you try breeding it, they don't get the Gigantamax or Dynamax thing.
They damn sure don't.
We all know Meowth wouldn't have worked anyway, so.
Yeah.
At this point, victory was very bleak. If Jerry dies, Charizard will have no trouble defeating my remaining Pokemon. And it will be over. Jerry, you weren't our strongest team member and often the butt of many jokes, but right now, you are our last hope.
That blank stare, like.
Oh, we're screwed.
We
Jerry
sure
stepped
did.
onto the battlefield, and Charizard raised a stone wall that came crashing down and staring into the face of imminent defeat. Well, I might as well surrender at this point. Spare the rest of my Pokemon. But Jerry was still standing. I don't know. Chalk it up to high defense or the fact that Jerry had a giant rock to protect him. No, it was like the true power of friendship. This was our chance. I made Jerry jumbo-sized, and we showed that oversized Barney what it's like to get squashed by a giant rock. And it was at that moment we won. We completed the Pokemon Sword, kinda sorta, but not really Nuzlocke. It was a bittersweet moment since Gaia, Grievous, and Jerry were the only ones who survived. But even so, this victory goes just as much to all the other team members who brought us to where we are now. Lucas, Sweeps, Skarner, Blinks, Sops, Nom Nom, Harold, and Whoops, you are all champions. Some might say that this is a good place to stop and be satisfied. But now that I'm here, I realize that my journey isn't over. Achieving this title of Bug Champion of Galar is not an ultimate goal, but a mere stepping stone in my life. So with my team, I am setting out to continue on my journey, because I am sure somewhere out there, more challenges are waiting for me. And I say, bring it on.
Oh wow!
Hold up. Before you do that, you can clap, but before you cut it off, look at the credits. Because remember when you got the escalator?
Yeah.
It's gonna show you as a special thanks.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Wow. That's actually not bad.
Stay young.
A loving memory of my Uncle Gary and Grandpa.
Just so you know.
So what you guys think?
Yeah. While we were watching this, if you hadn't noticed, I was on my computer. He just earned 2 free subscribers off of the story. I subscribed to you.
Actually, you know what?
You gonna subscribe to?
3.
Yeah, that was a great storytelling.
I already subscribed, so.
we know you subscribed. But anyway, yeah, that was a great story.
It was.
Holy
It was.
yo. Yeah,
If y'all looked at
actually intense.
Jalen's 2 things, hers is actually a good story too.
I might have seen one of hers already. I gotta go back and check it out, but I think I've seen one of hers already. She wasn't. Never mind. That was somebody else I'm watching. But
For words of encouragement, my G, the next time you fight a Charizard, put out even the regardless of the fact of what you think it's weak or not.
No,
Put it
Jerry
out
was
first.
Jerry was his butt of a joke.
I know he was, but people don't assume for mons like him to really take a hit.
Unless
Dwebble
they
can
have sturdy.
take a hit. Yeah.
Unless they have sturdy.
Unless they have sturdy. And if he did, then that's really good for him.
But looking at the animation, if it's correct, he took like half of the health.
Yeah. Well, because it's like you were saying, it's Gigantamax. They bumped that shit up like it's steroids for
Yeah,
Pokemon.
but he wasn't Gigantamax. He was just regular size.
You're right. You're right.
You just gonna put your feet on my furniture like that.
Like you don't already.
You're right. Anyway.
But yeah, like whenever you deal with Charizards, rock types, water off the bat.
Or just throw Stone Edge at it.
Well, hold up. It depends. Because you forget about Mega Evolution. And one of them is a dragon.
Okay, you're right. I apologize. Rock, water, ice.
Or a dragon.
Shut up.
If you want to play that game.
Yeah.
But Mega Evolution isn't even a thing right now. So unless it comes back in Diamond and Bro,
It probably won't because they didn't officially say it, but they passive aggressively said, yeah, we're done with Megas.
Probably, yeah. Although it was a great concept.
But hey, someone's probably in a ROM hack and they got Megas in it.
Yeah, Pokemon Resurgence.
Well, I mean, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what y'all think down below about this. Would you be interested in
watching us do a Nuzlocke?
Or us watching someone else do a Nuzlocke. And it's in this cartoon story mode.
And if you have done a Nuzlocke, let us know in the comments.
How did it go?
How did it go? Did you get 6-0'd? What kind of game were you playing? Let us know in the comments below.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Urban Ninja. I am playing Pokemon Resurgence right now.
And he is getting absolutely destroyed. Anyway.
My pursuit.
Shut up. Both of you. Subscribe, niggas.
We'll see y'all later.
Peace.
Peace.